Welcome to Train Signal. You're watching a lesson on storage devices. Now, real quick, when we want to talk about storage, in a previous lesson, we already talked about one type of storage, okay, and that is what we called volatile or short-term storage, okay, and that was in the lesson where we talked about memory or RAM. So that is also a component of storage, but that type of storage requires the presence of a continuous electrical charge to keep the data in place. What we're going to talk about in this lesson is more about the long-term storage. Okay, so various storage devices that can hold on to data. And notice, by the way, I say long-term, not permanent. Okay, we'll touch on that here and there as we go through the lesson, to where the data is not necessarily permanently on one of these storage devices, but it's there for the long term, and it does not require the electrical energy to be present to keep the data in place. So some of the stuff that we're going to talk about here in this lesson would be hard disks. I think by this point in time, I'm sure you've probably heard the term hard disk. My grandmother has probably heard the term hard disk at this point. But we'll also talk about optical disks, okay, so like CDs and DVDs, things like that. Removable. Now, technically, you could say that the optical media is removable. That's true. But we also still have good old-fashioned floppy disks. Good luck finding those. But we do have floppy disks. There's also things like tape storage and stuff like that. And then we have external storage, where now storage is not just inside the box, all right, or inside the main box, really, I should say, because I suppose it's always some kind of a box, but that box might be external to the actual computer itself.